Hello.
Hello.
Hi. I be popping bottles, sparkles and champagne. VIP my section, royalty looking sexy, you know that be my man.
The Toronto International Film Festival, or TIFF, was founded in 1976, and since then, it has gradually become one of the most prestigious and popular film festivals in the world. We're here to shed a light on the history, influence, and overall impact that TIFF has had on the film industry not only here in its home country of Canada, but across the globe. The goal of this project is to gauge the overall effect that TIFF has had on both the Canadian film industry and the global film industry, and to what extent it has positively or negatively impacted the films that have been displayed there. Whether or not TIFF's most successful films have had continued success during award season, specifically at the Academy Awards, will also be analyzed. We will also make note of the prestige that TIFF has brought to Canadian culture. The only TIFF award taken into consideration in this study is the People's Choice Award. The awards for People's Choice Documentary and People's Choice Midnight Madness will not be evaluated. The only other award ceremony that will be referenced or assessed is the Academy Awards, commonly referred to as the Oscars, as we believe it is not only the most well-known film award ceremony, but also is widely considered to be the most prestigious. When considering whether a film has been nominated for an Academy Award, individual awards for performances, music, and other less encompassing roles will still be recognized as nominations nonetheless. The nationality assigned to each film mentioned in this report will be in accordance with the country of origin section on IMDb. With all that being said, I'll leave you in the capable, stubby hands of my partner in crime, Miss Savannah Jordan.
It was founded in 1976 under the name of the Festival of Festivals, before being renamed in 1995 to what is now known as the Toronto International Film Festival. It has always been their goal to make cinema available to everyone, and it's been promoting and popularizing films for decades. The founders wanted to bring the best films from other festivals internationally to Toronto, and they knew that other festivals treated their attendees poorly, so they figured they would have an advantage if they prioritized and advertised their hospitality. This way, they were hoping to attract big Hollywood productions. The first year of Festival of Festivals saw mixed results, as they weren't established with their credibility yet. This caused major actors like Jack Nicholson to not even attend. And unfortunately, there wasn't much media coverage either. The local press didn't pay much attention to the event, and so it flew relatively under the radar. But despite this, the feature documentary Harlan County, USA, which was screened at the festival, went on to win the Academy Award for Best Documentary Feature. This gave people the hope they needed that the festival was indeed effective and a great place to gauge audience reception. Over time, the festival found more and more success. They moved to September and capitalized on a little controversy, bringing in more celebrities and press. And they did it all as they faced intense competition from their new rival, the Montreal World Film Festival.
You suck!
This didn't last long, however, as they soon gained more popularity and a bigger following than the measly Beta Montreal Festival. This competition was serious enough for the director of MWFF to apparently not ship films to Toronto even though Festival of Festivals was just a week later. Instead, he would ship them all the way back to their home countries. Talk about a sore loser. The festival made more and more of a name for itself through the work they would showcase and the tributes they would provide, successfully making themselves a trendsetter in the industry all the while. TIFF is now one of the largest and most prestigious film festivals in the world.
TIFF has launched future Oscar winners into the stratosphere by giving them a platform and not just showcasing high-budget films. It's no understatement to say that some films owe a great deal of their success to the festival. This includes the 2008 action film, The Hurt Locker, as it was due to the reviews from TIFF that it was able to find a distributor and win 6 Academy Awards, despite being made on a low budget. Films already have distributors can be seen there as well, taking the opportunity to spark interest with viewers amid Oscar campaigning seasons. Over 250,000 people attend annually to watch 300 to 400 films. That's about half the population of Wyoming!
Please, just hear me out, please!
Since TIFF is open to the public, unlike many other major film festivals, it has been deemed the perfect testing ground for a commercial appeal in a film, and the masses never fail to show up and show their support. So there's no shortage of market for these films to present themselves to. This is beneficial to the big wig companies too. The public attendees offer greater insight into how these films will be perceived by the common moviegoer, as opposed to just having member-based opinions.
Although the festival shows films from all over the world, it offers a phenomenal showcase for work made by Canadian filmmakers. TIFF also brings in a massive amount of tourism to Toronto, which enhances our culture and funnels money back into the city. The following Canadian films won TIFF's People's Choice Award:
The Decline of the American Empire,
The Hanging Garden, Eastern Promises,
Room. TIFF also directly brings eyes to foreign filmmakers, and if/when they win, it introduces them to a Western audience that they may have not gotten otherwise.
Here is a list of all the nations that have had their films win the People's Choice Award: Argentina, Australia, Belgium, Canada, China, Egypt, France, Germany, Hong Kong, Ireland, Italy, Japan, Lebanon, Mexico, Netherlands, New Zealand, South Africa, Spain, Taiwan, United Kingdom, United States, and Qatar. The following are People's Choice Award winners who also won Best Picture or Best Foreign Language Film at the Academy Awards. Best Boy:
Chariots of Fire, The Official Story, Antonia, Life is Beautiful, American Beauty,
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Satsi, Slumdog Millionaire, The King's Speech, 12 Years a Slave,
Green Book.
Nomadland. But it's not always sunshine and roses. There are some films that won the People's Choice Award who weren't even nominated for an Oscar. And I'm not just talking about the big ones, I mean they got nothing. Girlfriends,
Bad Timing,
Tempest,
Roger and Me, Strictly Ballroom, The Snapper, Priest, The Hanging Garden,
Whale Rider, Zatoichi.
Bella.
Where do we go now? Our research has clearly shown that TIFF has had a tremendous impact on the film industry worldwide, as well as on its home turf of Canada. The attention and money that TIFF brings to Canada's film market is not something to scoff at, driving tourists and Canadian citizens into one of Canada's largest cities and bringing them together with a commonly shared love for film.
People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted person who loved me till the end. People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a one-boy, cuddly toy, my up, my down, my pride and joy. People, let me tell you about him. He's so much.
TIFF is a film event like no other, and it continues to prove that a rising tide raises all ships in the film industry.
Coupled with its substantial impact on the global film industry, TIFF is also a major driving force in the success of plenty of films every year. TIFF holds an amazing success rate when it comes to its People's Choice Award winners, with most going on to see Oscar nominations and wins. There is also evidence to support the claim that TIFF's screening of certain films directly caused a major increase in their popularity, success, and traffic. TIFF is not only a force for good in the industry on an elevated level, it also consistently helps true artists in incredible works of passion and hard work.
Now I'm afraid this is where we must part ways, dears and darlings, but I'm sure we'll catch you on the flip side. In the meantime, thank you for your attention and have a lovely day. Mwah.